Delete it all. Whatever you got on your phone that don't speak directly to you and what you need to do, get rid of it. See, the thing is, when we scrolling looking for something, who all like has scrolled in a phone and said, "Oh yeah, I remember this," and then you start going down this rabbit hole and you get distracted and you never actually go to what it was you were supposed to look up. Like, oh yeah, that's right, I was supposed to do this, but then it's too late, or you get sidetracked and never revisit it, and it was something that was probably productive that you should have got taken care of. Delete what's in your phone ASAP that don't speak to what you need to be focusing on. And that's, again, I like to talk to myself in these videos, but it's people out here who can relate. So I know at the end of the day, I'm not by myself with this. Go for the same thing on your social media. Like we scroll and we might have good intentions, but you ever come across that one post? Just imagine like you've been eating good all day, right? Or all week. And you following pages and you're not conscious of the types of ads that come through because you can control those. You just got to spend time determining, letting Instagram know I'm not interested in this content. It's an option to do that, or whatever platform you own, YouTube, whatever. And you can start to just put on your timeline things that actually speak to your goals, your purpose, who you are as a person, the things that you really should have matter to you. So deleting things out of your phone, not just your pictures, not just even numbers, we'll get to that, but just what's in these apps that you scrolling. Sometimes you just got to get rid of that stuff because it's nothing but a distraction. But yeah, numbers though, which is the people, sometimes we got to go on our phone and delete some numbers. And it's the hard part, because we so used to this comfort zone that we put ourselves in, and we feel like, oh man, I don't want to, I might need to holler at this person or something, or I might need, man, all you need is yourself. But meanwhile, while you got all this stuff in your phone, it's nothing but distractions and it's throwing you off. Any extra apps you don't use, it's clutter. Clutter promotes unorganized living and unorganized mindset. It doesn't encourage you to stay productive, consistent, and it's almost like you expected something to come out of something you already know promotes the opposite of what you're looking for. So how can you expect peace when you're walking around with a weapon? How can you expect to be healthy if you eat bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you expect? All right, my camera went out on me. So yeah, you can basically, get rid of these things and be okay. A lot of us think it's the end of the world when we delete things out of our phone, feeling like we might need it. It's basically separation anxiety, but you have to allow yourself to clean out your closet, man. You have to be able to get rid of the things that are holding you back. And this phone, you know what I mean? This phone right here, trust me, it's a sneaky culprit that we don't realize exists, that we keep with us all the time. And that thing will get you in so much trouble. So sometimes you have to just be okay with letting go. You got to clean this stuff out. It throws you off, it's holding you back, and it's not getting nothing done for you. When you conscious of it and you aware, you start to realize how many things have been sitting on this phone that have affected you day in, day out for so long. And I guarantee you life will start getting better once you start being more intentional and realizing like, man, my phone is part of the problem. Like, I need to go in and watch some of this Painted Fresh daily on my break instead of getting on YouTube. Instead of getting on Instagram and swiping and looking at all this crazy stuff. Let me go get encouraged real quick from my boy Artwork Geo. If you're not doing that, then something ain't right. I had to throw that in there, of course, right? But no, seriously, man, I just really want y'all to win. I want to see me win. I want to see people tapping in with me on my channel as I build this up. Like, look, man, I was really like, encouraged by the things you were saying, man. And I just went out here and I started, being more intentional, and I cleared my phone out from stuff that was unnecessary. I do that every day, man. I sit through my notes. I start filtering out anything that I feel like is a distraction. Because if I'm looking for something that is important, that's valuable to my big picture, I got to scroll through a whole bunch of crap and nonsense and try to look for it instead of just knowing that I got minimal notes and I got the ones that I need that are important right there for me to just open them up, click, and get right to it. Same thing with if I'm trying to get on social media and do something to promote what I'm doing. As I go and I get ready to post something, I'm going through my screen and then I might see a distraction. And we all know what them distractions look like. You know, they come in so many different ways. It could be anything. You know, I ain't got to list them. So we got to clear these phones out, man. We got to be able to do that. But I ain't going to hold y'all, man. I just wanted to be able to touch on this real quick. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and show your boy love, man. I appreciate y'all. Keep working. I don't care where you work at. Like I said, man, it's all work. You know, shout out to my good people. So y'all be cool. One.